How's it going, guys? Bronami Code here, bringing you another part of Let's Play Final Fantasy. Jesus, I seriously just about to say Final Fantasy? I mean, this game was kind of based around Final Fantasy and Disney. Why do I say the redundant things? But yes, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to more Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. Last time we ended off with exploring these 7 wonders, and this time we are now going to go ahead and explore the other 6. Okay, so first off, for references, if you want to know where all these things are, if you talk to if you talk to Pence, he will tell you where the other 5 are in this location. As you saw in the last episode, we kind of already found one of them because of a mandatory cutscene, and this time we're going to go find the other 5. Now, I don't really need the map because, truth be told, I know where all the quote-unquote wonders are, but it's there in case you guys need a reference. Jump on here, and jump over here. Get the ability ring. Now, the ability ring in this game, they're decent. Honestly, I will admit that I don't really use a lot of them because A, I basically slap ability or the AP points onto Sora, and B, if you're playing critical mode, they already kind of give you, like, how many do they give you again? Like, already off the rip 54, so you really shouldn't be hurting for ability points as of right now. Now, I will admit later on, we are going to have to mix and match them to get the best combinations to fight bosses, but for now, we're just, really don't need it. You know what, I'll go ahead and take on this wonder. Now, if you want, you can go ahead and talk to some of the NPCs around the area, and they'll give you hints and tips about where to go and whatnot. But honestly, it's straightforward. It's almost difficult to get lost in these types of scenarios. DVs, which aren't even real. Dang it. There we go. Hey, Vivi. Honestly, I really like Vivi. He's a cutie. Oh, turned out those Vivi clones were nobodies. And okay, it's the same thing. So skateboard. I don't know why I randomly just said skateboard there. It's not like it means anything. Also, hey Hainer, you're basically gonna tell us that there's something ominous about this wall over here. Boom. So, in case you guys haven't figured it out as of this point, it's basically quote unquote, oh my god, I'm having a hard time saying the word. It's basically a quote-unquote, the simulation is basically just, I guess Diz wanted to give us some challenges? I don't know. And then... I do find it funny how later on, when we come back and play as Sora, that if you choose to check most of the Seven Wonders that we did as Roxas, it kind of gives like an eerie vibe that something is happening that is kind of like out there, I'm guessing. Anyways, let's get the next one. Oh yeah, so random off-topic subject. In case you guys were wondering, the when we were in the quote-unquote I think it's called Mindscape. There's kind of a bit of a reference to the first Kingdom Hearts game where you see when the Twilight Thorns coming up from behind Roxas. That's actually a reference to when Sora was in the dream world, and a mysterious voice said, the closer you get to the light, the bigger your shadow gets, and then when Sora's shadow comes up, his version is Darkseid, while Roxas's is Twilight Thorns. I do find that a bit hilarious that it's one of those. They reference stuff like that. God, I really don't got much to commentate about this time around. I do apologize. I was actually really. It's not that I'm losing interest in doing this series. It's just I don't know what else to say. I mean, I've already kind of spoiled a lot of stuff already in this game, but I don't. But at the same time, I don't want to make the excuse like, oh, well, the game's been out forever now. You all should have known. But at the same time, it's like I don't know what else to commentate about. Like I said, these Seven Wonders don't really do nothing. I mean, yeah, there was a few of them that, I mean, like, the one, or should I say not a few of them, but this one right here is, we got, like, a reaction-based version, so now we gotta time our, well, depending on which version of this game you're playing, it's either, like, I think triangle on the, or not, I mean, I know it's triangle on the PlayStation. It's basically triangle on the PlayStation, Y on the Xbox, and I couldn't tell you what it is for PC and Switch. And speaking of the Switch version of this game, something I'm going to bring up real quick. I do apologize if this does like if you don't agree with me on this one. It's just something that I've really been bothered with. I'm not a really huge fan of cloud gaming, especially with all how quickly the servers can crash and the and how easily the game can just you can lose playing the game.
You know, that last wonder wasn't exactly wonderful.
I understand. Say no more. But this next one's gonna be really great. Wonder number 6.
We got another lead.
The ghost train mystery.
Everybody knows about wonder number 6.
Yeah, well, I didn't. Did you find out where the train runs?
You can see it from Sunset Hill.
Off Sunset Hill we go. But back on topic, honestly, if you guys like cloud gaming, no hate to anyone who does. It's just I personally feel like it's one of those until they start to stress test it. God, I'm having a hard time speaking. I really do feel like it's something that needs to be worked on a lot more. Although that's what the whole stress test is. So,
if the rumors are true, it'll be here any minute.
For they say the train is empty. No driver, no conductor, no passengers, no return.
We've got to make it to the beach next year.
Yeah, we better get jobs the second vacation starts.
Good afternoon, slackers. What are you doing out here?
What do you care?
I don't. Tell me anyway.
We're waiting for the ghost train.
Waiting for the ghost train. Why does looking at you always tick me off?
I don't know. Maybe it's destiny.
Destiny? In that case, let's be friends. I don't feel like cooperating with destiny.
When have you ever cooperated with anything?
Cypher!
I know. Tomorrow.
Look!
It's really true. And there's really no one aboard. What's the catch? There's gotta be a catch, right? Then it's real? Let's go to the station.
You know, sorry to talk over a cutscene, but this does make me wonder if there were supposed to be more for
Let's go in.
Roxas than just this prologue.
What?
You'll get hurt.
Huh?
The train will be arriving shortly.
Come on,
A train came from the beach. There was no driver, right?
let's go.
Right?
Also, random noise you made there, Hayner.
Let's go home and work on the paper.
The rumors were bogus. The end.
We can still make it sound good if we write about all the work we did.
But what about the last one? The seventh wonder?
Who cares?
I do. Come on, Pence.
Whatever.
Roxas,
It's at that haunted mansion.
Weird how they randomly got upset with Roxas all of a sudden. Like, okay, sorry, he asked about the last wonder. Didn't mean to irritate you all. Nice. Also, I find it funny how this skateboard is just randomly in like certain areas, but like it's rarely ever used. Oh, let me get that high potion. Oh right, I got it from the chest. I'm forgetting things already. God, if I'm already forgetting things now, wait till I get to like the later parts of the game. That's gonna be one of those yeesh moments.
You know something?
Whoa!
We were gonna check the mansion out tomorrow. It is the most suspicious place.
Right.
Even Cypher's gang was gonna help.
Cypher?
Yeah, Hayner asked him to.
So, what are we looking for?
Well, they say there's a girl who appears at the second floor window, even though no one's lived here for years.
Roxas,
Namine? This is... me? And Axel's here too.
you are best friends.
Very funny.
Don't you want to know the truth? About who you really are?
No one knows me better than me.
Of course.
But... I don't get what's been happening lately.
You know these three, don't you?
Yeah. Sora, Donald, and Goofy. They're from the dreams.
About a year ago, some things happened. And I had to take apart the memories chained together in Sora's heart. But now, I'm putting them all back exactly the way they were. It's taken me a long time, but pretty soon, Sora will be his old self again. The process has been affecting you too, Roxas.
You mean the dreams?
Yes. You and Sora are connected. And in order for Sora to become completely whole again, he needs you.
Me? What for?
You hold half of what he is. He needs you, Roxas.
Namine? Namine. Who are you?
I'm a witch, with power over Sora's memories and those around him.
A witch?
That's what Diz called me. But I don't know why I have this power. I just do. I'm not even sure there's a right way for me to use it.
I can't help you there. It's funny. Suddenly, I feel like I don't know myself at all. I guess I would like to know. What do you know about me that I don't?
You were never supposed to exist, Roxas.
What? How could you even say such a thing? Even if it were true.
I'm sorry. I guess some things really are better left unsaid.
Roxas! Roxas!
Huh?
Did you see her?
Yeah. Watch the window. Closely.
Ah, lame. That's just the curtains moving. There must be a draft somewhere. I'm surprised this old place even has curtains.
Yeah.
Well, let's head back to the usual spot. Hayner and Olette are waiting.
Hey guys, how'd it go?
The girl in the window turned out to be a curtain flapping in the wind.
I figured as much. The report's already done.
Oh, right.
So, wanna go find Hayner? He's probably at the station. You know, we only have 2 more days together.
Huh?
Summer vacation, remember?
Oh. Right.
Tomorrow, we search the town.
Next day's the fair.
The last day of summer.
Don't say that. You'll give me an ulcer.
Not if you explode from all that ice cream first.
Why did you show him the train?
Because he missed the trip to the beach.
That's almost kind of you.
No. What about you? Are the holes in your memory starting to fill in?
Yes. The haze is clearing.
The same thing is happening to everyone who had ties to Sora. Very soon, to them, he'd be like a good friend who's gone away for a year.
I've waited, and now I want to know. What is it that you want?
Revenge.
Revenge?
Now for the finishing touches. First, we must dispose of Namine. She did a splendid job with Sora, but it's high time she disappeared. Roxas isn't the only one who was never meant to exist. Take care of it, Ansem.
Restoration at 97%.
Gorsh, is that all that's left of the worlds taken by the Heartless?
Those worlds will be restored if we beat Ansem, right? But if we do beat him, and all these worlds become restored and disconnected, what's gonna happen to this place? And to us?
All worlds begin in darkness, and all so end. The heart is no different. You see, darkness is the heart's true essence.
That's not true! The heart may be weak, and sometimes it may even give in. But I've learned that deep down there's a light that never goes out.
Kingdom Hearts! Fill me with the power of darkness!
You're wrong. I know now, without a doubt. Kingdom Hearts is light!
Now, Sora, let's close this door for good!
Take care of her.
Kairi!
Sora!
Kairi! Remember what you said before? I'm always with you too. I'll come back to you. I promise!
I know you will!
Now what do we do? We've got to find Riku and King Mickey.
But, where do we start looking for that there door to the light?
You know?
Gorsh, that's the king's seal!
Hey, have you seen King Mickey? Let's go!
I've been to see him. He looks a lot like you.
Who are you?
Why do you have the Keyblade?
Shut up! Man, I could not sleep last night. Guys? Huh?
All right, damn. About time I'm able to talk. Holy crap. But yeah, no, the plot starts thickening, and even then, I have to go back to being quiet again, because the moment we walk out this door, it's cutscene time again, baby.
Look at what it's come to. I've been given these icky orders to destroy you if you refuse to come back with me.
We're best friends, right?
Sure, but I'm not getting turned into a dusk for... Wait a sec. You remember now?
Yeah.
Great! But, you know, gotta make sure and all, so, what's our boss's name? Oh, can't believe this.
Alright, so thankfully that one was, reduced short, but yeah, no. So yeah, now we gotta basically take out a bunch of, nobodies that, the Axel's from. We even got a new one popping up right here. Hello. Now, I don't know who these are off the top of my head. I'll flash it up in the editing, and even then, if I'm not mistaken, after we even take control of Sora, I think Jiminy has it in his journal when we start playing as him again.
Roxas, to the mansion. The time has come.
Hayner! Pence! Olette!
Sorry, Roxas, not gonna work this time, bud. Alright, time is completely halted. Alright, so it doesn't matter which way you go. It doesn't matter if you go that way, or back into the back alley. A cutscene's gonna play here in just a moment, so here we go.
The Roxas that I know is long gone. Fine. I see how it is.
Alright, so now that I'm able to fully talk again, because, I mean, we will be a cutscene here in a bit, but now that I'm able to talk and do some gameplay again, for those who are not following along with the story, Roxas is Sora's nobody, as I said right at the beginning of the game. But to give a bit more context is, at one point in time, Roxas used to work with Axel with a group called Organization 13. However, after some miscellaneous events that happened to Roxas, he decided to ultimately leave Organization 13 and try to go after Sora. That, however, being said, though, he was stopped at one point by someone... Oh, no.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, he got stopped by quote-unquote Ansem before getting able to get to that point, and then was sent into a like a makeshift. I can't think of the word, but it's again, I'll flash it up on screen when, that way you're not having to wonder what the hell I'm talking about. I forgot to have that. But yeah, he got sent into a into a virtual copy. There we go. It's virtual copy of Twilight Town, and is now basically now with Sora waking up, he now his little safe haven of Twilight Town is basically breaking down. Also, I love when these guys do the little like swan dive thing. That way I'm not able to have, that way I don't have the time to blocking, which I will admit, I used to be able to get the blocking time on that perfectly, but as I've gotten older, my motor skills have been kind of getting faulty.
Don't call me and then lock me out.
Alright, so welcome to the mansion, guys. Here we got ourselves more nobodies. We got these little crawling guys again. They're called creepers. Nah, I could be wrong too. I love the fact when you try to do a let's play or a walkthrough or whatever you guys want to consider calling it, and you yourself can't remember what these enemies are called. Like I know the basic nobodies are called Dusk, just like with the basic Heartless being called No Hearts? Oh god, now I don't even remember what those are called either. Damn. Once again, don't know my own shit. Alright, a bit of a word to the wise. I would recommend, in case you guys are wondering, I would recommend you guys do a bit of grinding in this game, at least until like level 6 or 7. And the reason I said I would recommend you guys grind on the nobodies is because right now they give the most experience. Oh no, no. I did it wrong. Thank you for being dumb. Thank you for being dumb. Thank you for both for being dumb. I'm about to level up again. Yeah, as I was saying, I would recommend you just level grind on the on these nobodies because they give the most experience. I mean, heck, I just leveled up and I'm about to level up again. Let's see. Okay, we don't go that way just yet, so now let's come back and boop. Got a potion.
Yeah.
Bitch, you fought.
Your mind's made up?
Why did the Keyblade choose me? I have to know.
You can't turn on the organization!
Organization 13. They're a bad group.
Bad or good? I don't know. They're a group of incomplete people who wish to be whole. To that end, they're desperately searching for something.
What?
Kingdom Hearts. Funny?
It's just... I think I've been running away from the question I really want to ask. What's gonna happen to me now? Just tell me that. Nothing else really matters anymore.
You are...
Nominate!
There's no knowledge that has the power to change your fate.
Even if it doesn't, I want to know. I have the right to know.
A nobody doesn't have a right to know. Nor does it even have the right to be.
But what is a nobody?
Diz, we're out of time. Too many nobodies.
Roxas, nobodies like us are only half a person. You won't disappear. You'll be whole.
I'll disappear?
No further outbursts.
No, you won't disappear. You'll...
Wait!
Roxas, we will meet again. And then we can talk about everything. I may not know it's you, and you may not know it's me. But we will meet again. Someday soon. I promise.
Let her go! Nominate!
My question is where the hell did Sora get Naminé's sketchbook? That's my question. Ah, well, it's not that big a deal. Also, real quick tidbit before I forget. If you look around this room, you can actually see references to Sora's first adventures in Kingdom Hearts 1 and some of Chain of Memories too, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, like there's the pod where Riku found Sora asleep. There's Axel. I can't remember what Axel's doing in that picture. I think that's Kairi when she was asleep. Yeah, at this point I'm just drawing out. But yeah, there you go. If you guys wanted to see a few more references, there you go. From here on out, though, there's a word I'm looking for, but I can't think of it. Oh my god, I fell. I swear, this guy's timing is just so... Anyways. But yeah, no, so yeah, basically to make a long story short, as I said, Roxas is a nobody who left Organization 13, and now he's wondering what the hell is going to happen to him once he reaches Sora. Again, I know I keep repeating this a lot, but at this point, I think people all know the story, but to try to keep it as somewhat spoiler-free as possible, a nobody doesn't truly disappear, they just become part of their original being. But we all know Sora, at the end of the day, he wants to save everyone, so... Wow, get you. Like I said, we all know Sora. He ain't gonna just let any of his friends, even if they are his nobody, fade away. God, a second later, Roxas, and you would have fallen right through the floor. Also, I do want to know... I also kind of want to know what that symbol he drew was, because if you looked closely, he had... it was Heartless, Nobody, and we never get to see what the last marking that was drawn is. All that he got to draw down on the table. I remember there was a theory at one point when Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep came out that he was drawing the Unverse symbol, but honestly, I don't think that's the case because the Unverse really weren't a thing until, I want to say, after this game.
Why do you have the Keyblade?
Shut up!
Will it work?
If we can maintain the simulated town until Namine finishes chaining together Sora's memories.
What will happen to Roxas?
He holds half of Sora's power within him. In the end, he'll have to give it back. Until then, he'll need another personality to throw off his pursuers.
Poor thing.
It's the fate of a nobody.
Alright. Sorry for the random cutaway there, guys. I was, for some weird reason, when I was trying to defend Roxas by saying I'd be mad too if I was given a false personality along with a thrown into a simulated world, I'd kind of get pissed too, and then all of a sudden I started choking on air for like no reason. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video off here, guys. I know it doesn't seem like it's that long, but I've actually been recording for almost an hour at this point, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. I hope you guys are enjoying, and in the next part, we're finally gonna be able to see Sora. Until then, take care.